What up, Chiefs fans? It's your boy Iceman Dawson. Chiefs Kingdom, all the way. You already know the deal. Chiefs or die. That's just how it is. I'm going to throw some names out there for y'all. I wonder if anybody can pick it up. Especially if there's any Dolphins fans watching. You should know what I'm talking about. Sam Darnold. Brandon Allen. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jared Goff. Kyler Murray, Gardner Minshew. Let's see. Try to get it together. Justin Herbert. Might be missing some more, but y'all know what I mean by those names? Obviously, they're quarterback names. Those are the quarterbacks, and if I'm missing anybody else, forgive me. Those are the quarterbacks that the Dolphins have defeated. The Dolphins have, I believe, the number 2 ranked defense in the NFL. They have defeated teams like the Jets, the Bengals. They beat the Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. They beat the Chargers. They beat the 49ers. Now, what I'm getting at is the Dolphins only defeated one team that right now is pretty much in the playoffs. I'm talking about the Rams. And right now, the Rams are hot. They beat them early in the season. I really don't call early season wins a team identity because we've seen so many times teams start off 1-3 or 2-2 and stuff like that, and all of a sudden go undefeated until the playoffs or win a lot of games, make it to the playoffs. And the true identity shows up around the late October, early November time frame. So, listen, before I get you Dolphins fans on here talking a lot of shit and everything like that, look, I have nothing against the Miami Dolphins. I actually went for them to make it to the playoffs. I said the Bills are going to win the AFC East, which so far I'm right. But I was like, I think the Dolphins might sneak in the playoffs somehow. I have no issue with the Miami Dolphins. My issue is when I listen to these sports announcers talk about who's going to win, why, this and that. The Dolphins have the second best defense in the NFL. Xavier Howard, and what does he have? 7 interceptions, 8 interceptions? I can't remember. They're hot and this and that. Yes, they are. I will admit, yes, they are. It's not easy to win in the NFL. But I'm realistic, okay? I will tell you straight up, if my Chiefs have beaten the Jets, the Bengals, the Jaguars, the 49ers, a lot of other teams that we already know ain't going to make the playoffs, if that was majority of our wins, we got like one win against a good team, I wouldn't throw all my money in on my team. I would tell you straight up, if we were playing the Chiefs. No, I'm a Chiefs fan. Let me turn it around. Let's say we're playing the freaking Bills. All right, Bills is a pretty darn good team. All right, and I'll be like, honestly, I hope we keep it close and I hope we win, but we might not. I'll be realistic as that. You got to look at how your teams are winning, you know. Now, yes, the Chiefs have been winning by like a touchdown, whatever, last couple of games. But look, real talk is a win is a win, okay? I don't want to hear all that stuff. There is no barely win in the NFL. You win or you lose. So what are we going to say? The Giants barely won the Super Bowl because the Buffalo Bills kicker can't kick a damn 25-yard field goal? They barely won the Super Bowl? No, they won the Super Bowl, okay? They're Super Bowl champs back then. There is no barely. Stop that barely stuff. Many teams barely win, okay? That's just how it is. It's the nature of the beast, okay? But listen, real talk, again, I have nothing against the Dolphins, but I don't think the Dolphins are going to win this game. All right? And here's another thing. All those quarterbacks I said, except for a little bit Jared Goff and Kyler Murray, I actually like Kyler Murray. I think he's going to be something big pretty soon. But the Dolphins have played a bunch of garbage quarterbacks. A bunch of quarterbacks, like you saw me, I had to think of who these guys' names are because I don't know who the hell they are. And I'm an average fan. If you're an NFL fan, you barely know these quarterbacks. That means they ain't doing shit. You know their names, but you got to think about it for a second. You see what I'm saying? But, I mean, still, hats off to the Dolphins for their year already. I mean, even they're playing garbage teams, they're winning games. Hey, you're winning. You might make it to the playoffs, but that's the thing. You might make it to the playoffs. You're not guaranteed in. You're still on the outside looking in. If the playoffs were to start today, Dolphins wouldn't be in the playoffs. But I'm predicting the Chiefs to win 35-20. Might be 35-14. I'm just saying. I'm just giving the Dolphins, being nice, saying 35-20. And this is why. Because there's two ways to beat the Chiefs, all right? Now, I know you Dolphins fans are like, we just need to run the ball. Hey, look, again, your defense has played garbage offenses. Except for, the Cardinals and the Rams. Y'all got the edge up on them. I'll give you that. But then again, Kyler Murray and Jared Goff, they are not Patrick Mahomes, okay? They're not Patrick Mahomes. And again, don't come on here talking about, well, Jared Goff beat Patrick Mahomes. Yes, he did. How long ago was that? 2 years ago. You can't go off of last season or years ago, whatever like that. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that, all right? That was 2 years ago, okay? If they were to play today, the Chiefs would probably mop the floor with the Rams. Maybe. I don't know, because the Rams play pretty good. But mainly because of their defense. That Rams defense is off the chain now. Not earlier in the season, but now. But like I said, Patrick Mahomes is going to air it out. Like I said, you're going to say run the ball. Okay, again, you run the ball because your defense is containing the other team. Your defense is holding down Patrick Mahomes. I don't think that's going to happen in this game. They may get some lucky shots. Patrick, I can't say Pat because mom don't like that. Patrick may get sacked here and there or something, but I don't think so. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to air it out. Going to get the scores, going to make the Dolphins abandon the run. So what else are they going to have to do? You're going to have to, there's two things. Number one, you're going to have to outscore Patrick Mahomes. That right there is my number one reason why the Dolphins will not win this game. Tua is not going to match up Patrick Mahomes arm for arm, throw for throw. It's not going to happen. I actually like Tua, but he is not that guy to air it out. You're not going to see Tua have a 4,000-yard season anytime soon. He may have one pretty soon, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. And number two, like I said, your defense has to stop Patrick Mahomes. You got to outscore, you got to outplay Patrick Mahomes, and you got to stop Patrick Mahomes. If they force you to abandon the run, those are the two things you got to do, and I don't think the Dolphins are going to be able to do that. All right? It's just plain and simple. And like I said, everybody's amping up Xavier Howard, so like that. Hell. I wish we could have played the Jaguars this year. I wish we could have, played the Bengals this year. That's two easy guaranteed wins right there. And the Dolphins already got two of them against the Jets. So that's 3 wins right there. 2 Jets and 1 Bengal. Those are gimme wins right there. But a win is a win. I'm not going to knock that from the Dolphins. I'm just saying, don't compare these easy wins or these mediocre teams that you're playing, and then when Kansas City comes into town, you're all hyped up. Like I said, I'm a realist. If it was the other way around, like I said earlier, I'd be like, I hope we get this win. But honestly, if I'm a betting man, I'd have to bet on the Dolphins if it was the other way around. Because the Dolphins has been battle tested. You look at the teams in the NFL, the only thing I like about the NFL is they make games that they know the people want to watch, which is ironic, right? But if you're not a good team last year, you're not going to get a lot of good games this year. They're going to put you up against whoever. Easy, like team games that nobody really wants to waste their time watching. So, they got the Chiefs, the Steelers, the Titans, the Patriots, teams that were big shots last year. Not really the Steelers, but Steelers because they're the Steelers. They want to see what you do against another big team. And if you're a team that wasn't doing much last year, you're going to get a bunch of mediocre opponents because you're mediocre. They already know that you're not going to draw money because you might not be a winner this year. But the Dolphins are getting a one-up on that. They got a blessing to have that opportunity to have that week schedule. And they're winning games. And again, good for you, Dolphins. Like I said, I picked the Dolphins to make it to the playoffs. However, like I said, now you're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think it'll be close. It could be, but I don't think it'll be close. It could be close. I won't be shocked if the Chiefs win 35-30. I wouldn't be shocked. But I'm just saying, honestly, because of what the Jets been doing, and plus you got beat by the Broncos, right? Broncos is terrible this year, and you lost to those guys. I was shocked at that. They were terrible. Now, what, you're going to throw at me the Chiefs lost to the Raiders? Guess what? The Raiders are a good freaking team, guys. All right? Yes, we lost them. Then we went to their house and we won, so it's a tie, okay? But it's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to watching it. And I expect the Miami Dolphins to lose 35-20. It could be less. It could be close. I don't know. But I'm just coming on here, like I said, I'm not a Dolphins hater. I actually think the Dolphins is a good franchise, good team. And like I said, I picked them to make the playoffs. But I'm just coming on here because I'm actually shocked that people are really thinking the Dolphins will upset the Chiefs. Have you seen the teams the Dolphins have been playing? Have you seen that? What are you going to say? Who the Chiefs played? I mean, we beat the Ravens. We beat the Bills. We beat the Raiders. Even though the Raiders did come to our house and beat us also. You know, it's just, we've actually played more competitive. We've had more competitive football than the Dolphins, okay? How about that? All right? I just don't have time to go through my playbook so that look over everything. This is just a last-minute view because I just got done watching ESPN. They're on there talking about the Dolphins probably might upset. I'm like, oh, okay, let me make this video. All right? This is just a real quick. I didn't do my studies to see every team, every, that the Dolphins and Chiefs been playing, whatever. But Dolphins fans, hey, keep your head up. Y'all might make it to the playoffs. Right now, I kind of don't think you will. Especially if you lose to us tomorrow. If you lose to the Chiefs tomorrow, I think it's a done deal. Dolphins ain't making the playoffs. Because the Browns are still doing good. The Colts still doing good. I don't expect the Colts to drop the ball. And who else? Well, the Titans. Even though the Titans kind of embarrassed themselves the other night, they still looking good. I don't think the only team that may sneak into the playoffs is either the Ravens or the Raiders. I think the Raiders might not make it because I think the Colts are going to beat them. The Ravens and the Dolphins and the Raiders can't afford to lose anymore. That's y'all thing. Y'all can't afford to lose anymore after this. If you do lose, you're going to need a lot of help to get in. But I'm going to go ahead and stop it right now. Hey, look. Chiefs fans, y'all know we got this. I'm not even worried about it. This is just going to be another game. The only thing that's going to bother me is if it is close. Because I hate close games when I'm watching my team. I like to know by the third quarter we got the win. We're good. I can go and relax. I can smoke a black. Maybe start drinking a little Hennessy or something like that. But I'm still sitting at the edge watching, make sure we got this win. But we've been slipping a little bit the last couple of weeks. But it's all good. We still pull out the win. Good teams overcome bad situations. So, hey, Dolphins. Y'all want to come on here and hate? Like I said, I'm not hating. I just got sick of sitting here watching, that they're just comparing what the Dolphins are doing as, I'm like, have y'all seen who the Dolphins been playing? This always happens. They hype up teams. Then when they finally play a good team, they get embarrassed. And I'm like, duh, Have you seen what they've been playing? But, a win is a win. I'm not going to knock that from the Dolphins. I'm not saying they're a terrible team because they've been beating bums and stuff. But, other than Jared Goff and Kyler Murray, I applaud y'all right there. But like I said, that was earlier on in the season. You really don't know a team's true identity, in my opinion, early in the season. Like the Chiefs could have gone 5-0 and I'm feeling great, and all of a sudden we don't make the playoffs. It happens. You don't find out who you are until midway through the season. So, like I said, my prediction is Chiefs 35, Dolphins 20. And I expect Tua actually to throw 2 picks. I'm expecting Tua to throw 2 interceptions because he is going to have to do something he's not used to doing, which is air it out a lot because he's going to have to go against Patrick Mahomes throw for throw. And the Chiefs defense loves it when that happens because they already know they're going to get interceptions, sacks. We've been slacking on the sacks, but we still coming up with good interceptions, all right? So that's it. Chiefs Kingdom, we got this. 12-1, get this win. AFC West title for 5th season in a row. Much love.